No worries, thanks for the opportunity. Basically, Cyprium was formed in June of 2019 with a view to creating a mid-tier copper company. And we basically transacted a joint venture project at Hollandair where we've got a 50,000 tonne resource, and then in 2020 we transacted Nifty Well, which is also in the Murchison, where we've now got 160,000 tonnes of copper metal, which forms our Murchison project, which is about 200,000 tonne of copper metal. And then in April of last year, 2021, we transacted the copper assets of Metals X. We got hold of the Nifty Copper project, which is on care and maintenance since November of 2019, and we've got 60 kilometres to the south, the Maroochydore copper cobalt deposit, which is about 480,000 tonnes of copper. And then around the outside of all that, in the exploration tenements, there's a joint venture with Independence Group where they're spending 32 million over 6.5 odd years exploring those tenements on our behalf. At the moment, I think they've spent about 6 or 7 million. So when you look at our progress, our total contained copper in resource at the moment is 1.6 million tonnes of copper, which is pretty substantial. In 3 projects, 1 development ready and the other 2 resources. In fact, all our projects got resources. All our projects are open either along strike or at depth. And that really was part of our strategy when we started in June 2019, because as I said, we want to be a mid-tier copper producer. But also, more importantly than that, we wanted to be a copper cathode producer. So when we targeted projects, we're sort of targeting that heap leach SXEW potential, because in previous projects we'd operated, we'd seen that. We'd seen the advantage commercially of producing copper cathode on site, and how basically, you know, it can be more profitable to do that than, say, to produce a concentrate and ship it to a smelter overseas. And as I say, in 3 years, or 3 and a bit years that we've been around, we're now probably one of the biggest junior copper developers on the market. I mean, in fact, Nifty is like 6th ranked by size and grade of copper development projects in Australia. Maroochydore is 8th ranked. And here we are, this tiny little minnow, having those projects and getting the start line. And really, that's our strategy. So over the next 5 to 10 years, we want to try and build Nifty, Maroochydore, Nifty Well, Project 4, Project 5, get ourselves up to 100,000 tonne of copper and be a mid-tier copper producer. That's always been the strategy. And so far, we're pretty well on track to achieve all that. Our strategy, either by good luck or good management, seems to be working quite well. So that's a little recap of what we've done and what we've achieved in